Hi everyone, I'm Joey from, actually it's called House of Myanmar. It's not the Myanmar house. But I just want to say it's been a pleasure to be here. I'm very sad by the fact that I'm here alone, but I'm also very excited for today to pitch our presentation, of course. We worked really, really hard on it. And yeah, I hope you guys have an amazing day today. Thank you. Okay, so, of course, thank you. So, before I start to say anything, how are you guys doing? I know you guys are tired. And I didn't know that this was a 10-minute presentation and I did 18 slides, so yippee! Anyways. So, before I start this presentation, I just want to ask you guys a question, but to not get an answer, but just for you guys to think. Like, what would you do if you saw boxes of fresh food being thrown out while families around Vietnam are searching for their next meal? Just something to think about. So, while you guys are thinking, I will talk about our story, our purpose, and our problem and solution. So, this question is the moment where we exactly began. So, as you guys know, I'm an international student, and my team members, who I hope are still in there, are also international students. And most of us here in Vietnam, we are just mostly ordering takeout because we don't know where to buy resources to cook or bargain basically. So yeah, that's how we started thinking, because one evening in Hanoi's Old Quarter, District 1 for Ho Chi Minh City, restaurants were closing and markets were packing up. We all noticed that something is happening, like perfectly edible food, boxes of rice, vegetables, and sandwiches were being thrown into trash. And just a few meters away, a mother and her children were sharing a single bowl of rice on the street. That's what we have in person noticed and saw. So that image has stayed with us. It was a heartbreaking contrast and abundance, and of course hunger existing side by side in the same city. So, because of that, we started visiting cafes and markets after hours, and what we found was shocking, but this wasn't rare, it was daily life. Restaurant owner told us that they wanted to donate food, but they didn't have a safe, fast, or legal system to do it. Families are just, they said that they would gladly buy discounted meals if they could trust the food was safe. That's what the responses were. So this moment became our mission, our purpose. It's clear. We exist to rescue surplus food to make it safe to serve again. That's how Safe to Serve was born. We want to ensure that no family goes hungry while the good food is being wasted. We want to empower the restaurants, cafes, and supermarkets to fight food waste and easily be meaningful with how they handle their food. Why does it matter so much? The problem is that because in Hanoi, hundreds of kilograms of edible food are thrown away every single day. Thousands of families and students still go to bed hungry. This isn't just a social issue, it is also an environmental one. When food rots in landfills, it releases methane gas, which is 25 times more harmful than carbon dioxide. So across Vietnam, 8 to 10 million tons of food are wasted every year. In Hanoi alone, there are more than 2,000 tons per day, a staggering number when you realize how many people could be fed with bad food. So that is the problem that Safe to Serve is here to solve. So the solution, of course. Our solution is a digital platform that connects surplus food from restaurants and supermarkets directly to people that need it. It's simple, safe, and transparent. Businesses can list their surplus food before closing. Users nearby can order discounted meals directly through the app. Volunteers or delivery partners collect and deliver the food safely, and every item is labeled Safe to Serve Verified, meaning it meets safety standards and can be trusted. So, how it works. How Safe to Serve works is very simple. First, businesses list their surplus food before closing. Next, users can order the discounted meals through our app, then volunteers or delivery partners collect and deliver the food safely. Finally, every item is labeled Safe to Serve Verified to ensure the trust and traceability. This process closes the gap between surplus and need, and efficiently, safely, and transparently. The market opportunity. So Vietnam has an estimated 2.5 billion US dollars worth of recoverable food waste every year. That's what we saw on the internet. Our target market includes families, students, and restaurants and supermarkets. In Hanoi alone, over 2,000 tons of foods are wasted daily, representing both a major challenge and a huge opportunity of impact. Safe to Serve is going to be transforming that waste into value for businesses, households, and of course, the environment. So this is our customer insight of the survey data that we did. We have concluded that a community survey in Hanoi to understand the attitudes toward the surplus food. So 88.9% of respondents said that they would buy discounted surplus food if it was guaranteed safe. And 83.3% said they would reduce waste if affordable options were available. And 70.6% said food safety labeling is very important. And 55.6% said they would volunteer to help redistribute food. So these results show the clear interest and willingness to be a part of this project. And of course, people care. They just need a trusted system to act. That is what we have concluded with. So, the business model. Our business model combines social impact and of course the financial sustainability. We generate revenue streams through four main streams. Surprise bags, which makes up 40% of our income. Family boxes at 25%, and corporate social responsibility packages, also 25%, and subscriptions, which are 10%. Pricing is affordable, of course, and designed for accessibility. A surprise bag is 25,000 VND and family box is 50,000, while a corporate social responsibility package is 1 million and a subscription is 200,000 VND. So this is our financial highlights. Our monthly revenue is approximated to be 27.5 million. Okay. And our fixed costs are at 12 million, leaving us with a net profit of around 3.25 million per month. And we will reach the break-even point at about 400 units per month. And our projected payback is period to be around 8 months. And the model is lean, efficient, of course, ready to scale. Sustainability and impact. We're nearly done, guys. So our work creates both social and environmental impacts. Each family box saves 2 to 3 kilograms of food from being wasted, and that prevents roughly 250 kilograms of carbon dioxide emissions per 100 boxes. We are directly contributed to the United Nations Sustainable Development Goods. Our goals are very simple: to do zero hunger, responsible consumption and production, and of course to have climate action. So this is our key partners. Of course they are essential. Our food donors include Vinmart, Circle K, and Highlands Coffee, and we will expand more if we can. And of course we'll be collaborating with NGOs like Blue Dragon and the Vietnam Red Cross. And our logistic partners will be, of course, like Grab Express or Aha Move. And also for sustainability packaging, we would be working with Eco and Doi Pan Plastics. That's what we found. And of course, universities like Keiser University, Vietnam, and FTU, FPT, of course. And of course, we also would like, with the volunteer support, and of course, we would also be coordinate with the Ministry of Natural Resources and Environment and the Hanoi People's Committee for compliance and oversight. We would partner with them. So this is the operations and quality control. Okay. Wait. never mind. We will be maintaining a strict quality standard, of course. All food must be collected within 2 hours of listing. Perishables are stored between 0 and 4 degrees Celsius, and every item labeled and tracked with the safe to serve will be tracked with the safe to serve verified system. And volunteers and partners are going to be trained in hygiene and food handling to ensure every meal meets their safety standards. So, our pilot program includes 10 restaurants, 2 supermarkets, and 1 NGO partner. Over the first 3 months, we aim to serve 500 families and save 1,000 kilograms of food from being wasted. I feel like this pilot will help us refine our logistics, measure the impact, and build the trust among our local partners. And the competitive advantage for Safe to Serve is that we stand out from the typical food delivery apps in 3 key ways. First, our food is safely verified through our own inspection and labeling system. Second, our mission is driven by social impact and not profit alone. And third, we focus on waste reduction and community collaboration, making every transaction meaningful. So our vision is simple but powerful. A Vietnam where no meal is wasted and no family goes hungry. Our growth roadmap is as follows. In Q1 of 2026, we will launch a minimum viable product. In Q2, we run into the Hanoi pilot program. And in Q4, we aim to expand to Ho Chi Minh City. And in Q1 of 2027, our goal is to reach 5,000 active users. So, these are the needs of the funds. Okay, I think this is. Okay. So, to achieve this feat, we are seeking for a total of 150 million BND, or about 6,000 US dollars. Our planned allocation is 60 million for app development, 40 million for logistics, 30 million for marketing, and 20 million for training volunteers and staff. The funding will help us scale operations and strengthen our partnerships, and also bring Safe to Serve to more families across Vietnam. So, in closing, Safe to Serve isn't just a business, it is a mission. A mission to give every meal a second chance and to make sure no one goes hungry when there is still food to share. Because food that is always good is safe to serve. Thank you.